Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. You know this is your girl Cece. Part 2 video is on the complexion. I think I may put the eye routine up first. Just something simple and something for the fall eyeshadows, so say, you know. But if you would like to see that, make sure that you stick around for it. But today, I hope that you are able to follow in your own steps and do your own techniques. And learning how to shade match yourself is #1 key in skincare. I got this little pimple right here, guys. It just won't go away. I mean, you know, around that time, it's like everything kind of like shit on your skin. Just stick around and don't forget to subscribe, guys, if you have not subscribed. And the ones that have subscribed, how you doing? Yeah, make sure you follow me on my social media. And I say thank you for all the love, all the support, guys. It means a whole lot. Let's just go on with this video, shall we? So first thing I like to do is go ahead and prime my face with the Cover FX mattifying primer. I have not used this primer lately because my skin has been a little bit more oily, but I'm getting the feel of learning this primer with this foundation that I'm using, which is the Black Radiance. Now this shade is my skin tone. I love the undertone of this shade. Very golden, very yellow, olive tone. I like to blend this out with a brush and not a beauty blender because this foundation is very buildable. And when I say that brush just stamps that foundation inside of my skin, and once I build that foundation up, it gives a natural finish opposed to a beauty blender for me. So now that I'm getting the foundation set, I want to go ahead and do my concealer. I've been using the MAC a little bit more on the sunny days because MAC is going to give that full coverage, and mixing these two shades on my hand is going to build that undertone for me. So when I put this concealer on, I like to use a synthetic brush because the MAC does not have a sponge or anything like that, but I can actually control how I apply this concealer. And when I say control, I can just put this concealer on because it is a thick consistency, and sometimes when you let it sit and dry, it's a little bit hard to blend. But using this brush, I am controlling how much concealer I'm putting on my face. And when I use my damn beauty blender, I'm controlling how I blend the concealer out. So basically, I just want to hit the high points, which is my forehead, around my mouth, the bridge of my nose, and under my eyes. Now, I don't want my beauty blender as wet, so that's why I sprayed it with a spray, in which there's nothing but water. But you know, when you wet your beauty blender with it, to me, if I keep that beauty blender wet and not semi-wet, oh my god, on my oily skin, it is awful. It will not last long, and it will crease so bad up under my eyes that it will be awful. But I am building the concealer up because my deep sets are like so noticeable, and my dark circles, I mean, you know, party. So blending it out with the beauty blender, I like to get all the harsh lines and immediately set. Now when I say immediately set, I'm using the Black Radiance and the Banana. Banana is a nice yellow buttery undertone. I love the way it's set on my skin. But I can't leave it there. I like to immediately go in with another powder. Just set everywhere that I put the concealer, around my mouth really good, under my eyes, and actually sculpt around my jawline. I don't like to let it sit as long. I don't like to bake with it. I like to go in with another, like I said, another powder, which is the Becca. Now, the Becca is a multitasking powder. I like to set the rest of my foundation with it and go over the rest of that Black Radiance just to get that powder off, because the powder to me does give a little flashback. But setting it with another powder, it works very well, especially with the Becca formula. I love Becca. Now moving in with the Milani, this is my Conceal and Perfect. If you have been following me on YouTube for a minute, you know this is my go-to. I love the way this powder feels. It conceals all the harshness, the fine lines, and it does give out some coverage. Now this is the Lancome. I haven't used this in a while, but I like to actually bronze my skin with this Lancome powder. I will actually use this just to bronze, nothing to contour anymore, because I'm kind of like over with contouring, like heavy with powders. But hey, this is the shit. I love Lancome. And I like to sculpt. I like to contour my nose with this. Actually, Lancome make great products. I would recommend it to anybody, especially if you're going to use it like I'm using it. Now using a blush, this is the Ulta Beauty blush. This actually came into an Ulta Beauty bag. I have made a video on that bag before, so I'll make sure I will put that in the card somewhere. Moving in with another blush. This is by Milani. This is the Blossomtime Rose. I love this blush. Oh my gosh. It's so sheer on my skin. It just melts into my skin like a highlighter. Oh man, it just gives out a subtle, calm glow about it. Look at that. Oh my god, that's so nice. Highlight in my areas that I normally would highlight, which is the bridge of my nose, my cupid's bow, and high cheekbone areas. Subtle and nice. Now that the eyes are actually done, I am moving in with my lips using the Maybelline Color Sensational Lip Pen in the shade Rich Chocolate. Just outlining my outline of my lips very boldly because I will be using a lip gloss. The lip gloss I'm using is by Milani. I love this shade. I make sure I put everything in the description box that I'm using, guys. So if you're thinking about using it, man, by all means, everything I did use today was perfect. Especially this setting spray. Oh my, the 16-hour good wear, as I like to call it, by Milani, mattified me down, pressed into the skin, and wonderful day. This is it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you give me the thumbs up if you did. Like, comment, and subscribe. And guys, see you on my next video. Bye.